Hello, this is Photography Gamer, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm reviewing The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past for the Super Nintendo. The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past is an action-adventure game developed by Nintendo. The game acts as a prequel to the first two Zelda games and sees Link save Princess Zelda, explore the lands and defeat a mysterious enemy. So what is the game like to play? Well, in this top-down adventure, Link can use a sword, shield and bow. As you continue on your quest, you'll find items such as boomerangs, bombs, coins, pickups, lanterns, keys, and a handy compass to navigate dungeons. As well as dungeons, you'll be exploring a small open world full of villages, forests, and hidden secrets. The game requires certain skills in order to access areas. As these skills are obtained, you'll be retracing your footsteps to find all manner of useful items. Health is managed by hearts, which can be replenished by the incredibly addictive and mostly unnecessary cutting of grass. Coins can be spent to further improve your available arsenal, and progression within the game has a nice balance. The dungeons are tricky to navigate with traps, puzzles and varied enemies pushing you to the limit. The boss fights are decent without ever being too tough, and on the whole it's a sublime game that still stands up today. Good progression systems, an interesting game world, lots of fun characters, very quirky, very cool, classic Nintendo from back in the day. Graphically, it has a charming and colourful presentation with cute characters, a well-structured game world and interesting locations to explore. The sound, wow, that really brought me back, brought back all those memories for me when I was younger, from the save game screen, soundtrack, the combat sound effects, it's all really well suited and just fits the game perfectly. Okay, good and bad points. The good points, the game world is an enchanting place to explore. Progression is well handled with new items unlocking access to new areas. The dungeons are a fun challenge, as are the boss fights. Sound and visuals work in unison, and on the whole, it's a really strong adventure from start to finish. Bad points, the game is relatively short in comparison to modern games. It does take a little bit of time to get going, and the controls perhaps aren't as fluid as I remembered. So what is the verdict? The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past is a wonderful adventure role-playing game with a well thought out progression system, an interesting game world and an abundance of charm. After all these years, it was a real delight to revisit it, and it stands up in the kind of modern game world without seeming completely dated. For me, it was the first game in this genre that I played when I was a kid, and those fond memories came flooding back while I was playing. Really enjoyed it again. Charming music, cool characters, good progression, good story, nice game world. Link to the Past, instant classic. If you've never played it, I really would recommend it. I mean, yeah, it's probably not as good as the modern Zelda games, but it's still got a lot to offer. So scoring wise, I would give The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past 9 out of 10. Okay, that was the review. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. This is Photography Gamer signing off. Thank you.